Hello everyone, welcome to day 2 of Vlogmas at So Old Fashioned. I will give you an update on how the weather is looking after this little intro, but it's not great. There are no blue skies yet, but we have hope. I had a lovely night last night with my friends. As I said, we went out to a Japanese restaurant where we ate many delicious foodstuffs, and then we went back to my friend's house and played some games until quite late, at which point we decided we would probably have to leave to go to our various homes and sleep. But it was a really fun evening, and I'm looking forward to catching up with two of the three of them and 2 other friends for New Year's. That should be a lot of fun. If I can, I might show you a bit of what we get up to there, because I've never been to the region we're going to, and it should be a lot of fun. But it is still Vlogmas here. I am probably planning to do much the same as I did yesterday, so a bit of sewing. I didn't get to do any work on my website yesterday. I can't remember why, it just didn't happen, so I'll try and do that today. And I also have a plan, because most Vlogmas people have an advent calendar that they open every day of Vlogmas because, you know, it's the season of Advent, and I don't have one. And I'm feeling like I should do something because it's a bit fun. You start off with your advent calendar. Abby, on Abby Morris Designs, her dog is getting a treat. It's so cute. You've got to watch her dog getting the treats. I reckon by halfway through, her dog will have worked out how to open that advent calendar. And Shan, on Kittenish Behaviour, like her whole family has a different advent calendar to open. So that's a lot of fun to watch. But my idea is that I'm going to do advent calendar girls, because I, as I mentioned in my sewing tour, have quite a lot of vintage patterns. So today I'm going to gather up 24 fabulous patterns so I can share with you every day one of my vintage patterns, and that will be my sort of sewing advent calendar. But the first order of business, according to my little gauge there, is to charge the battery for this camera, because I only have one for my Canon, which I use mostly for talking to you. Ooh, I should show you how I do my vlogging as well. Maybe that'll be one of my days. I'll show you how I do my vlogging setup and what sort of things I do to complement my videos. Hopefully you'd be interested in that. I always like to see how people do theirs. But that's me rambling already, and I don't have the battery time to ramble on. So I will go and... Oh, actually I have to finish watching some Vlogmas videos, so I'll do that, and then I'll catch you up with what I'm doing. And I will have 2 advent calendar girls for you today because we didn't have one yesterday. So I might do them at the end of the video, and in every video afterwards we'll start with one. So I hope you'll enjoy seeing a little glimpse into my vintage pattern collection. But I'll be back talking to you soon. Still much the same this morning, except the mountain's kind of impressive and misty. Bits of it are missing. Stopped raining. Doesn't feel like it because all the water's dripping off the trees. But it feels a lot brighter today. No blue skies, but I think the clouds are a little lighter. So we'll see how that goes. I was just sitting on my chair watching some YouTube on TV because Chromecast is great. And I looked around and I didn't have one cat behind me, I had 2. This is their favourite chair. Sometimes they share. I just got my knitting to do while I'm watching some Vlogmas. This is what I'm working on at the moment, and that colour is pretty true to what it is. It has this fun ruffled section. I say fun, there were many stitches on the needle when I was doing that, though that was not fun. But it looks great. And it's the back of a cardigan, which you can't tell. I will dig out the pattern. I have a photocopy of it, but I also have the original, and it's a sort of vintage reprint pattern. And I'll dig it out and show you what it's going to look like. So yesterday I showed you a king parrot, and today this hen has just randomly wandered onto our property. Would you like to leave an egg for us? You're coming up to say hello. I'm sorry to anyone who doesn't like birds watching my videos. There's going to be quite a few. More than I anticipated. Bless you. Shoot. Here's my advent calendar. So I wish I could leave them laid out like this. So I could literally like turn it over like it's a door in an advent calendar. I will be revealing all of my advent calendar girls throughout Vlogmas, starting with... Well, I got these boxes out to take... Thanks, helpful commentary there. To take to my parents tomorrow.
And the cat jumped in them.
And the cat jumped in them. Is there anything else you'd like to tell the people, Timmy? No, he's pretending he doesn't exist. Yes. Well, as you can see, things have gotten colder. I have put a cardigan on. The mountain has almost completely disappeared out there, and it's still just raining, raining, raining. Oh, there's going to be a lot of weather in these videos. We talk about weather a lot around here, because there's so much to talk about, really. But I've come here to just give you a bit of an update. I'll show you my 2 advent calendar dolls for yesterday and today, and just sort of sign off so I can go edit the video and upload it for you all. This is so difficult to work with, I cannot tell which way is up. I finally started on my Simple Sew Lottie blouse. I actually put it off even more. I did tailor tacks and pinned all the darts for my Gertie bodice. And I've got to do this, there's no more putting it off. So I have done little French seamed darts because, well, I mean, yeah, it's completely see-through. Wanted to find out if you could French seam a dart, and I found a website that told me how to do it, which I'll link below if anyone else is interested, and I did it. So I've made a start and I will just go on and sew the rest of it. And I promised to show you a couple of things. This morning I said I would find the proper pattern for the cardigan that I'm making. It's this rather pretty thing. This is from a Women's Weekly Classic series, and that is the English Women's Weekly, not the Australian Women's Weekly, and it's best of our vintage patterns. Try not to shine that too much for you, but I actually tried to make a couple of garments from that wool, and I just wasn't liking anything. I think I started 2 things and undid them, and it was rather disappointing. And then I was just browsing through this magazine, saw that cardigan and thought, well, that would be perfect. It's very nice. So it's from 1945 and it's it's coming along nicely, but as I mentioned this morning, doing those little ruffled bits is, it's just tedious because there are so many stitches and it's all squished together, and yeah, but it will look lovely when it's done. I also promised I would show you the fabric I'm planning to make my dress from once I've finished the toile, and I've got it out the right way. It is this fabulous house print. I like houses and I like dresses, so I'll have a dress with houses on it. Before I say goodbye to you, you will have seen a bit earlier that I have picked out my 24 advent calendar girls, and I laid them all out upside down so you couldn't see what they were. I really wish I could just leave them like that and turn them over like a massive calendar, but I don't think it's very practical. I don't have a floor where I can just leave a whole bunch of patterns for a while. So I will just show them to you at the start of each video. The first 2 I've chosen to complement the weather a little bit. I'm going to start with one I chose for yesterday, which is this gorgeous, gorgeous sort of coat dress. Beautiful business. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. And look, she's even got a hat on, so you know that would have protected her from all the rain yesterday. So that is my first advent calendar girl. My second advent calendar girl for today, well, there are 2 actually. Well, there were 3 on the other one, I suppose. So my advent calendar girls for today are these lovely ladies wearing McCalls with some fabulous coordinating hats. They're a bit like me. They feel like they're ready for summer, but they're dressing for the weather as it is. I hope you enjoyed following along what I did today. It's pretty low-key, but that is the way I tend to do things around here. And I will be back with you tomorrow sharing some more adventures. Tomorrow I will also be going to visit my parents. It might be a short video because I want to upload it before I go, so we'll see how that goes. You'll find out tomorrow if you're going to tune in then, which I hope you do, because I'm really enjoying having your company with me for this Vlogmas season. I hope you're having a fabulous day, and I will catch up with you again tomorrow for more of the same. So I'll see you then.